All right, let's talk about something really cool today: fungal plant pathogens and bugs. Here's the silvery lupine, Lupin argenteus. This is where I found it. Pretty cool. It's a Colorado native plant. Here's the seed pods for the silvery lupine. And here's some cool pollinators I found associating with the plant: bumblebee, a little cool bee. Here's horntail wasps. They don't sting. Hoverfly on this Liatris species, another hoverfly. But let's talk about another cool bug. This is the conchuela bug. Its sucking mouth parts are used to pierce the seed pods and leaves of different plants. And here it is. I found a bunch of them on these silvery lupine plants. Here's the iNaturalist identification. Here's the distribution, and let's see what type of mark it leaves on these plants. So when it first started sucking on these plants, there was some dark spots on them. You can kind of see it here, but after a while, these spore masses started to appear, and this is because when the bug pierces the plant, it allows spores to get in. Here's a good diagram. Particularly, the lupine is very susceptible to anthracnose, which is Coletotrichum lupini. But here's the thing: bugs aren't inserting the fungus; they're just allowing a wound for the spores to get in. So here's some microscopy of samples I took of said fungus. This isn't what causes anthracnose. I have no idea what fungus this is. I barely even know what I'm looking at under the microscope half the time. But you can clearly see there's spores here. There's fungal spores for sure, and it's coming from that spore mass again, where the conchuela bug pierced the plant with its sucking mouth parts and allowed fungal spores to get in and infect the plant. So kind of cool. Here's a cool picture. Here's a cool video of the spore and its little tail. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's hyphae that the spores are making or what. The spores were a little concave, and I'm thinking that's because I let them dry out. But yeah, there it is.